Hello and welcome to Explore with us, MN. Look at this. Sleek, futuristic trains racing across vast bridges at incredible speeds. This is China, home to the largest high-speed rail network in the world, spanning over 40,000 kilometers. 4 of the world's 10 fastest trains operate here. Now, look at this. Slower, older trains passing through American cities. This is the United States, where the story of high-speed rail is very, very different. So, why is there such a massive gap? How did a country that once pioneered rail travel fall so far behind? Let's break it down. On paper, the numbers are stark. China's Beijing to Shanghai high-speed line can hit speeds of 217 miles per hour. The fastest train in the US, Amtrak's Acela, maxes out at 150 miles per hour, but its average speed is much lower. If you look at a map, China's network is a web of red lines connecting nearly every major city. In the US, the network is essentially one blue line along the Northeast Corridor. To understand this divide, we need to look beneath the trains themselves, at the very tracks they run on. The story of American rail is a long and proud one, but that history is also its biggest handicap. The US runs its fastest trains on tracks that were built a century ago. These tracks were designed for a different era and are shared by slower freight and passenger trains. The old curves are too tight, the tunnels are too narrow, and the bridges can't handle modern high-speed limits. China, on the other hand, started with a clean slate. They didn't just upgrade old lines. They built an entirely new, dedicated network. These modern tracks, often on elevated viaducts, were engineered from the ground up for one purpose: high-speed travel. This leads us to the technology and design. High-speed rail is a game of precision. The curves must be gentle, the gradients have to be shallow, and the track alignment must be flawless. Think of it like a race car. You can have the fastest engine in the world, but if you're driving on a winding, bumpy country road, you'll never reach top speed. That's the problem in America. A train like the Acela can technically reach 186 miles per hour, but the century-old Tracksit runs on force it to slow down constantly. Any sharp curve means hitting the brakes. In China, the tracks are straighter and smoother, allowing trains to maintain high speeds for most of their journey. Another key difference is where the trains connect. In China, new high-speed stations were often built strategically in suburban or even rural areas between major cities. This made acquiring land cheaper and simplified construction, allowing for easier expansion in the future. In the US, the main rail hubs, like Penn Station in New York or Union Station in DC, are right in the heart of dense, expensive urban centers. Modernizing or expanding these stations is a logistical and financial nightmare. Experts say the ideal setup for high-speed rail is connecting to large cities, each with at least 3 million people that are between 200 and 500 miles apart. This is the sweet spot where train travel is faster and more convenient than flying or driving. The US has plenty of these city pairs, but the infrastructure just isn't there. But how did we get here? History played a huge part. In the mid-20th century, America fell in love with the automobile and the airplane. The creation of the interstate highway system in the 1950s was a monumental achievement that shifted the entire country's focus from rail to road. Suburbs expanded, car commercials promised freedom, and airports became the new gateways to the nation. While America was building highways and runways, its investment in rail stagnated. This brings us to policy and funding. In China, high-speed rail has been a top national priority for decades. The government has a long-term vision, investing billions of dollars to make it a reality. They partnered with foreign firms from Germany, Japan, and France to learn the technology and then innovated on their own. This strategy created a domestic rail giant, CRRC, which is now the world's largest supplier of rail equipment. The story in the US is one of political division and inconsistency. High-speed rail projects often get caught in partisan debates. Funding is approved by one administration, only to be cut or redirected by the next. Local opposition and legal challenges can stall projects for years. The most famous example is California's high-speed rail plan, approved by voters way back in 2008. The project has been plagued by delays, cost overruns, and political infighting. It's become a symbol of America's struggle to build big things fast. So, what does the future hold? Is the US destined to be stuck in the slow lane? Not necessarily. The technology exists, and there are glimmers of hope. Private companies like Brightline are building a high-speed line between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. Texas Central is planning a route connecting Dallas and Houston. And the California project, despite its issues, is still inching forward. The challenge isn't about engineering, it's about commitment. In the 1970s, Europe was at a similar crossroads. They hesitated, weighing the costs and benefits, before finally embracing high-speed travel and building the world-class networks they have today. The United States now stands at that same juncture. The question isn't whether America can build high-speed rail. It's whether it will. Two countries, two tracks, two very different speeds into the future. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives from Explore With Us, MN. See you next time.